What's this little thing down here? What's that do?
I don't know. Tells you how dumb you are.
Oh, I'm pretty dumb. Hey guys.
Hey. Good afternoon, guys. What's going on? So, my goodness, today was a Monday. Oh, and I'm dragging like it's a Monday, to be honest with you guys. But nevertheless, couple things. Everyone that purchased stuff from Wrenchworks, I know I keep bringing this back up, but by the time you're watching this, I am extremely hoping that everything is already out. I'm hoping that we get to the giveaway winners here in the next video or two. I'm just waiting on the last things. We hit some road bumps. We did hit some speed bumps. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect things to go as well as they did, but that unfortunately brought up some hiccups and some things that I wish I could have avoided. And for anyone that has been waiting a little longer than expected, I really do apologize for that. That was not my intention, and the event that we went to, that we sold stuff in person, kind of affected the way things went online, but they are fulfilled. Everyone is getting their stuff. The giveaway winners are going to be happening very soon, so thank you again, and I also apologize for the delay. But anyway, next up is the modifications, the Mexico modifications that we made to Ryan's truck, all from our man Mikey G from GAROFALO Enterprises. So if you need any Mexico modifications, he is going to be more than happy to possibly set you up with those. Big thank you also to HPP, the guys at Higher Power Performance, for the tuning and some of the hard parts that possibly may have went into the truck. But for today, I believe we are going to be waiting on Mr. Johnny Send It here, but we are going to get started without him. What we are going to be doing is trying to get some of this disassembled for you guys. So parts that are already sold off of it are the cab lights. Those went within the first couple seconds, and the wiring harnesses, I believe, for the body and the engine and the back rack. Those are the only things that are sold on the truck for now. But couple things guys. The coil bucket perches, I don't know if you can see in there, have seen better days. They are rotted out just like a lot on this truck and over here as well. So questions on the front axle, you can kind of see they are not in the best of shape. Now, if you want parts off of this thing, anything, mine and John's Instagram is the best way. Leaving comments on YouTube is very, very hard to get back to people. So if you don't have Instagram, send me an email. My email is always down in the, for this only, I will create an exception because usually that's business only if you want to email me about stuff. But email me what you want, what you're gonna pay for it, and you better be able to come get it soon. So that's the way that's going to work. If it, you know, I don't have time to honestly, and I apologize that I wish I did have more time. Just tell me what you want to pay, what it is, what you want to pay, and I'll either say yay, nay, or let you know what I can do or what I can't do. But just lay it all out for me. That way I can either, you know, go yes or no. You know what I mean? So that is just the easiest way. Send that to me or John's. Instagram is the best way. My email, second best way. But we're gonna try and get some of this apart because I know a lot of people have been asking about stuff, so we gotta try and get some of this apart. That way it's ready when you guys are ready. So I think our man Mikey G from GAROFALO Enterprises is gonna be coming down tomorrow to try and get some of the tuning squared away on the 05, excuse me. And we got a couple other minor changes before the event Sunday. So we're getting down to the wire. Greg A's feeling a little bit of the pressure, but they're not huge. We'll get them done. We always do. And I think that's about it for updates. That was pretty long-winded update rant there. But anyway, let's get you guys set up. We're gonna start getting this going. We got one part off. We got the front bumper off. So coolant's draining. Got our little handy dandy row cart out here. So next step, pull everything off the front. That way we can start disassembling the engine stuff and at least try and get that pulled tonight. I don't know. Johnny said he could come over, then he can't come over. Now he can come over, so who knows? He might change his mind again. But we are trucking on, people.
What's this little thing down here? What's that do?
I don't know. Tells you how dumb you are.
Oh, I'm pretty dumb. Hey guys.
Hey,
Johnny
John's
sent
here.
it here.
John's here.
Yeah, and we're gonna rip the engine out. Right, Greg?
Yeah, it's
engine.
not a motor, John.
Well, I was going to try and video the process of what you need to do to remove the motor, but we kind of got started. I'm just saying it on purpose now, just to piss everybody off.
I just whacked my knee right on the frame.
All right, let's... Oh, son of a...
Beeswax. The plow frame. So what you got to do to remove the engine, all right? You got to rip the whole front clip out, take the trans off, take all the harness off, take, I don't know, a couple things here and there off, and then you take it out.
Yeah,
take
that's how John's tutorials go.
Yeah.
You know, you take this, you take that, and next thing you know, you're ready to go.
And
what's the
you
deal?
know, like we said before, you know, you just test, you know, the tensile strength of everything with your engine hoist, whatever you so have.
Ed, can you move that bucket out of the way?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna go.
We're gonna pick it up.
Yeah, it's definitely favorable towards the front.
Give her a test drive. Alright, so we took the engine mounts off the side of the engine to give us some room to come straight out. And we're coming.
Greg's pork paper patios. Hey, look, it's got off-road fuel in it.
Sweet. Farmer.
I had like 35 gallons of that in
Which one is it, Evan?
What? Just, yeah, those ones. Those two. There's a return and a feed. Just snip both of them.
This one?
Yeah, sure.
That one's disconnected already.
Yeah, that one's good. Now you got the other one right there. Oh no, that's a harness. You don't need that.
This hard line?
Yeah, whatever that is.
It's steel down here.
Yeah, it's gonna be steel braided up here. It's gonna be rubber, I think. Almost. The end inside. Come on, Greg. Very nice show. We're out.
Up a little more. Up a little more, Rev.
One more. There you go. Good. Send it out there, Greg.
Probably have to move that motor mount out of the way, John.
Engine?
The engine mount?
Holy crap!
The blower motor is in the truck still.
I'm gonna shove a motor up both.
Hold on, hold your horses. We got to take battery wires off, starters and such.
Would you look at that?
Let me see if I can
so
do
what's
the
it?
Greg.
So what is it? We pulled an engine. We pulled the 12 valve on.
We're really good
on
at taking things
Friday,
apart.
On Friday, and we're pulling another one on Monday.
Hold on to this and aim it at the bucket when it goes.
Oh, aim it at the bucket.
Aim it at your bucket. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good stuff right there. Tell you what.
Oh
yeah,
man, that's
watch we get some positive flow here.
That is some oily coolant right there, man. They're gonna give you a hard time getting rid of that.
Nope. You just send that stuff in there, they don't even look.
Oh.
Rip Greg's driveway. Rip Greg's driveway.
Johnny, stop shaking the engine, all right?
Listen,
I'm trying to pee in the urinal here and it's not working.
I got to seal coat my driveway, so we'll have seal coat parties.
Two for one.
Let her rip, tater chip.
Johnny, calm down. Make sure you put some ass weight on that Jacqueline so she don't go over ass over tea kettle.
All right. Scoot, scoot. Look at that, Johnny's spare parts.
Whoa, wait. What are we putting this right in the back of the 68 or
We're
what?
putting it right back in the fridge. Like that. Another engine out. Whoop. And now we got a mess under here we got to clean up too. Well, I have to. Because I like wires. Alright.
Love you, bye. See you, bye.
It's been real.
Is that thing leaking? Look at that.
No. She ain't leaking. Don't give me that. It might be a drip of oil. What do we got?
Oh, we got a couple good spots.
Oh yeah, man. She's just a couple little drips here and there.
Rip Greg's driveway.
Yeah.
Rip.
It's
Bye.
a 68, man. Come on.
It's a 68. See you, bye. Alrighty guys, so 8:30 o'clock later. This did not go quite as well planned. I was going to try and give you guys a little bit more of a step-by-step, but it's really just unbolting things. We removed the motor mounts from the side of the engine to help get it over the cross member piece and pull it with the cylinder head on. If you're pulling an engine with the cylinder head on, it is a little bit more tricky with the oil pan. So a lot of times if you're gonna pull the cylinder head anyway, you might as well do that to make it easier to pull the short block out of the truck. But we were able to get it out as one, so you can see there she sits. But we're pretty much using everything off of this engine. The stock turbo will be for sale. It doesn't have too much of a play. It is a little rusty crusty on the back, and it does have this section still kind of rotted off of it, but turbo and manifold are for sale. I mean, shoot me an offer on that. That'll be coming off, but pretty much everything else on here is going to stay. Like I mentioned, 215 pump. We'll get the case cleaned off. We'll take what we need and then ship that off to Johnny Sendit's house. But yep, that's pretty much it. Those are already sold. Like I mentioned, the back rack's already sold. Everything else, guys, come get it. If you guys want the whole roller, like I mentioned, the coil buckets on the front axle need a little bit of work. The frame here by the front sway bar also has been repaired and probably needs maybe a little bit more, but other than that, not really that bad a shape. I mean, the frame's, you know, not completely rusted through, but let me know what you guys want, because I just want it out of here now. Got the rest of the stuff in the bed. So let me know what you guys want. We're gonna pressure test the intercooler. The radiator is good. We didn't have any leaks, so the coolant overflow bottle, windshield washer bottle were good, holding no problem. So next will be, you know, getting the bed off, getting the rear axle out, the springs and everything else. But we got the motor out for now. Batteries actually look like they were pretty much new too. So if you need some Group 65s, oh, these are 27s. Group 27 batteries. Alrighty, so to wrap up this video, I just want to do a quick talk because I've seen some comments that I forgot to actually mention the transmission build and kind of where that's headed. So real quick, the transmission build when we went down to John's, if you don't know already, we are swapping a 48 RE, a four-wheel drive first gen, into the first gen. What we're going to do to control that is no electronic, no module, none of that. I saw somebody an ATS module. I'm not really sure what that is, but it is a full manual valve body that is controlled by a ratchet shifter. So you can kind of select the gears as you want them, downshift as you want them, upshift as you want them. So his valve body and the ratchet shifter it's a damn bug, allows you to do that. There's no electronics involved whatsoever, so you're in control all the time. So as far as the build go, he uses DPC converters. There's bugs, I'm sorry. He uses DPC converters. What we're gonna end up doing is go full tilt right to the top. So we are gonna do a fat input shaft, kind of like how the race truck has. It is a 29 spline. Don't hold me to that. I think a normal billet is 27. We're going to a 29 spline oversized input shaft, which requires a big converter to mate with that. So for the intermediate, we are going to do a billet intermediate as well. The only thing you can do above what I have now is what I have in the 05 race truck, which is a miraging billet input, which is another step up. So we're going to go with just a standard billet output, or intermediate. I'm sorry, man, am I all over the place? My brain. But oversized input, billet intermediate. The output is going to be cool. It's called a stubby. Suncoast makes a output that I believe, and don't quote me on this. We're going to go over this completely with John when we get it back here in a couple weeks, but they take the four-wheel drive housing, kind of do some mathematical magic wizardry, and make this crazy awesome billet output. So on a four-wheel drive 48 or 47, you really don't have too many options as far as outputs go. You can go with like a pretty expensive billet one, or for an extra couple $100 on top of that, you can go to this like stubby conversion, which is kind of like like even above what the 05 has for probably an output. It is like a pretty nasty unit. So we went right for that just because if we put slicks on this thing, get crazy with really launching it hard off the line, I just don't think a stock output is going to handle what we're going to be doing. And for the price of what the billet one already is, to go to the stubby one, might as well just, I guess, do it while we're there. So that's what we're doing. John builds his own manual valve body, tests them like I've showed you before. We'll go over the shifter and how that all works. I'll be able to put my trans in lockup in first gear and then have it automatically shift into lockup when it shifts to second, but I can flip the switch on so when it shifts first to second, it automatically locks up in second. It's not locked up in first. It's automatically locked up when you go from 1 to 2. So there's a lot of cool things that he's doing, little details, things like that. We'll go over the full build, but that is the gist of what the transmission's gonna. So it is gonna be able to handle way more power than what the engine is set up to do now. Not a motor, it's an engine. So we are definitely planning for future power down the road because we never know how crazy and wild we're gonna get. So we might as well build the trans to really, really beat on it. So that's where we're headed. That's the plans. We're gonna go over it fully with John when we go to pick it up. He can go over everything in full detail for you guys. So, but that is gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hit that like button, subscribe. See you.